externen Anbietern zu verhindern.
KTAM Radio, please stand by. We are attempting to prevent copyright swat and outsourced unwelcomed commercials.
KN-ATAM Radio, bitte warten Sie. Wir versuchen, Urheberrechtsverletzungen und unerwünschte Werbung von externen Anbietern zu verhindern.
KTAM Radio.
KN-ATAM Radio, bitte.
From the cedar-filled wastelands of San Bernardino National Forest, North America, USA, Southern California.
Aus den traurigen Ödlanden des San Bernardino National Forest, Nordamerika, USA, Südkalifornien.
KTAM Radio, please stand by. We are attempting to prevent copyright swat and outsourced unwelcomed commercials.
KN-ATAM Radio, bitte warten Sie. Wir versuchen, Urheberrechtsverletzungen und unerwünschte Werbung von externen Anbietern zu verhindern.
KTAM Radio.
KN-ATAM Radio.
KTAM Radio, please stand by. We are attempting to prevent copyright swat and outsourced unwelcomed commercials.
KN-ATAM Radio, bitte warten Sie. Wir versuchen, Urheberrechtsverletzungen und unerwünschte Werbung von externen Anbietern zu verhindern.
KTAM Radio.
KN-ATAM Radio, bitte.
Merry Christmas. This is Mr. Jebediah. I am the feller that owns the bar, Teats Galore and Teats Galore. You might have heard of my business from Riddle Steel Radio. Also own the Squat Show channel. It's Christmas. I own this channel. I'm saying a Merry Christmas. Tune in to KTAM Radio. We specialize in giving to you the latest in current news and esoteric kind of things. Also, we do all the blade sports, bushcraft, and tomahawk throwing, and precarious cryptid hunting adventures. Stay tuned to KTAM Radio. Subscribe to Joe X as well. And this is your station for free speech and all things that are the most accurate and most truthful social media as possible. So stay tuned to KTAM Radio. Thank you for your patronage. This is Uncle Jebediah, the fellow that owns Teats Galore Bar that you might have heard of, Radio Steel Radio. Be sure to tune in to KTAM and Radio Steel Radio, your source for heavy metal and the most current, most truthful news source of media as possible, as far as the article will permit to leak out. This is Mr. Jebediah. You have a Merry Christmas. Attention patriots, mosh pit veterans, and hardcore lovers of freedom. What up, yo? This is the Squat Show in my human form asile. My boring, normal human form. So I talk a lot that nobody cares about fucking freedom, right? I talk a lot about how the most famous knife channel, survival knife channel, Joe X, is a dude who basically inadvertently showcases the need for constitutional fucking
ethics, constitutional rule of law in every country. America has the Constitution. We have the right to freedom. We have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The right to individual expression. We have the right to speak your fucking mind, and we have the right to own. We're supposed to. The Second Amendment. Citizens should practically have the same kind of weaponry that the fucking government has. I don't know about nuclear bombs. I'm not talking about that kind of shit, okay? And what I'm pissed off about is two knife channels. I'm nobody. Joe X and myself, okay? We're fucking knife channels. And we're doing more to showcase the need of constitutional fucking rights than other fucking gun channels that at best bitch about these fucking infringements upon the Constitution. They don't do nothing about it. All they do is they try to warn you to get they get paid by people to tell you, get this insurance, CCW insurance, fucking whatever, fucking gun owners insurance. Hey, when you shoot somebody, make sure you say and don't say this when the cops come. They're more about that. And then these are fucking people with stupid bitch-ass families. They go to church. They have like the American flag on their front porch. But they do not have the fucking conviction to righteously hate tyranny and fascism because they're comfortable. Because like neighborhood law enforcement doesn't fuck with them like they do people like me here. Because their neighbors are a bunch of other dumb ass, brainwashed, MAGA stupid fucks that live in an area. They have no black people. They have no gangsters. They have no punk rocker, heavy metal, skid, supposedly homeless vagrants like me. And they think they're better than everybody for it. And that they really believe that this country is under attack. And that they really believe that their fucking Protestant Christian God was the right one. Even though living under them would probably suck worse. It'd be a theocracy. They don't have the balls to really stand up and say what they fucking believe in. Whenever some freedom fighting icon on the right, whatever's Republican, libertarian, conservative, any freedom fighting icon, famous person on the right, when they get in trouble by the government, the rest of the right crowd, they just bitch and complain about it. On the left, when one of their fucking bums gets clapped, or one of their own gets some fucking bum in the street, some colored person, the cops kick his ass, they all riot. They shut the city down. They threaten the families on this side. If they try to assault you and you shoot one of them, in court they go, "Oh my God, Tyrone was a good kid. He was just trying to trespass on your property. I want $1 million. And the law enforcement, the same government that these MAGA faggots think are Republican and for them and they trust in the system, okay? They're more scared of Tyrone and the fucking thugs family and community and race starting a fucking riot than you rotting in jail, losing your rights and your family and your job because you defended yourself according to the Second Amendment. And we're fucking knife channels. We're not even gun channels. Half of us aren't even American, and we bring more awareness to this shit than most other knife channels, besides all the other cool people who have given Joe X a shout out and iterated what the fuck happened to him by Karens, his neighbors, and because it happens to him, it's gonna happen to all of us, dude. I don't think you guys understand that, man, because you live in a different area where you're comfortable and everybody's just like you. So, as knife channels, we're not even, me and Joe X are barely fucking American. My dad's stupid ass family wasn't born this fucking great country. Joe isn't even fucking American, dude. And we're bringing more awareness to the need of freedom, and that the government always wants to stick it in your ass. And I'm using him. I'm sorry, Joe, that shit had to happen to you. I'm going to use you as an example the rest of my life whenever I get in a political conversation, okay? That people like you get fucked with, and then other people that say they're like you, and they say they believe in the same shit, they don't really get the fuck off their ass and threaten the fucking government, dude. Fuck rules. Fuck unnecessary rules. God damn it, man. Nobody else gives a fuck, dude.
This weekend, Cletus and Jebediah's fishing in the Double Barrel Emporium is offering free petitions to put you know who on the next ballot. Uncle Ted. Yep, he's also on a watch list from the feds. And he's thoroughbred. Red, white, and blue.
I have something to say. I want to make a short of this. If there's any law enforcement person or police officer, I want to tell you something, dude. All the Karens that call you for gentrification patrol who kiss your fucking ass, that's your fan base. You're something what the Bible calls a tax collector, a publican. You by not being a regular blue collar person, you put upon yourself to be different than normal people, okay? And if you don't care about constitutional rights, if you don't care about the citizens' rights, if you're gonna uphold these bad laws, I want to give you an example, guys. I want to give you an example of what can happen. Okay. You guys ever heard of Ruby Ridge? You guys ever heard of like Waco, Texas in USA? In Europe, they're not letting the females defend themselves against rapists with knives and axes. In USA, if it ever gets to the point, the older I get, the more I have nothing else going for me. I've never committed a felony in my life. I've never committed a violent prior. I have no heavy fucking felonies. I have no felonies at all, thank God. I have no fucking heavy priors. I try to stay out of trouble. In the future, if one of you fucking faggot ass bitches, you can comment anything you fucking want, motherfucker. I'm a security guard. I get paid way less than you. I don't get the same protections. I almost got stabbed the other day. If any of you fucking law enforcement fucks or whatever think you're cooler than a scrub like me who barely has a Mossberg and a Glock, I will fuck you up one-on-one, hand-to-hand comment. Please comment. Please contact me. Please don't like me. Please try to make a show of me. Please try to do that, okay? I live in Southern California in the Inland Empire. I'm not fucking hard to find. And we can make a YouTube video. We can box or some shit. Anything you want, big boy. You think you're so fucking cool, okay? If any cops out there ever want to, I've never committed a violent felony. I need this for my livelihood. If you ever try to take this out of my hand, I have nothing left to lose. And I pray to God, win, lose, or draw, if I get shot, if I get maimed, if I go to jail, when I maim you and make you more dysfunctional to have a fucking good life or be a fucking police officer, okay? Because you wanted to uphold anti-contradiction laws. I pray to God that I die like Samson by your hand instead of go to prison. I pray to God that he forgives me for taking your fucking life. This isn't a threat, MAGA. This isn't hate speech or terror speech. It's the fucking second goddamn fucking amendment! Fucking fake Christians! Fucking fake Christians! Fucking fake conservatives! Fuck you in Jesus' name, you fucking faggots! Fuck you! See you in hell, you fucking hypocrites.
Just like me, and just like you, brother. So come on down yonder this weekend, for free autographed energy drinks and bowling knives. If you win a prize at our various Target shooting games. Oh yeah, Cletus and Jebediah's fishing in the double barrel emporium this weekend. And half off anti-freedom beverage for the day. If you win the Target practice all the games. Ha 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 ha, that's right, don't be late. So come on down to Cletus and Jebediah's fishing in the double barrels outdoor warehouse emporium. This weekend will be 2 free hand grenades and NATO regulation gas masks within the purchases of 7 automatic primary and secondary covers. Win your chick a tactical breast vest that may be eligible to be autographed by the Motorhead City Batman himself, Sweepstakes. Yeah! This ain't your Barney Sanders convention, y'all. So get on down yonder here and have a beer and shoot a deer and don't be queer. Limited 3 dicks per visit unless guaranteed intent to purchase bazookas. All total biologically born chicks are totally welcome, but this disclaimer says chicks must have biological accoutrements of like sheer and total megalithic sex. All like really and totally massive and disproportionate to the waistband size. So come on in and make sure liberty never is dead. Get your ass in here and vote for Uncle Ted. This message is brought to you by Sheer and Total Kick-Ass Shit and Black Bazooka Coffee Incorporated. So get on down here to Cletus and Jebediah's fishing in the double barrel emporium this weekend. Yeah!
Attention, all lovers of freedom and all patriots of the country that believe in freedom. The Western world is under attack. You'ds need to tune in to KN-ATAM Radio and follow the most accurate news sources that regular social media can find. You'ds need to support Joe X. Joe X is getting oppressed by his own country that he served just for speaking his mind and giving a fuck about his own people. Yuns need to not just sit there with the tallywackers out the TikTok and out there incognito hub. Yuns need to stick up for fellow failures of Yuns countrymen when they die straight from their government, because it's not a matter of fact of white versus black or east versus west. It's a fact of government versus you.
We living in a technocracy dystopia. And what that fella George Orwell and all them Alex Jones critters and all them fellers are fighting for your rights, is fighting for your freedom. There's a victim of cancel culture, cancel culture. And young's letting it happen. Young's not sticking up for your fellers of freedom, and I'm mad at young's. I'm so mad at you, and you can start by following KN-ATAM Radio and subscribing to Joe X. Young's need to bring awareness to when young's fellow countrymen and your fellow Westerners getting got by the government just for them exercising their rights, just for them having an opinion. If young's don't believe me, if you're some kind of sycophantic freaking fascist bastard, I'm gonna whoop all of yuns. I need you to subscribe to Joe X. It's a Joe Xmas Christmas here at KN-ATAM Radio. And a Joe Xmas New Year, you hear? So stay tuned. Yuns, follow KN-ATAM Radio. Well, Pastor Squatcho, that's me. I love yuns. Yuns, get going. Yuns, doing what you gotta do to fight for your rights. The feller said that time to time, the tree of liberty is thirsty, and it needs to be watered. It needs to be watered with dos sangres de fascismos and patriotismos. Los Desperados, you're tuned in to KN-ATAM Radio. You're gonna follow Joe X. You're gonna bring awareness to his tyranny, and we're gonna party and make the best of it. It's 2025. It's Christmas time. It's a Joe Xmas Christmas. We're hearing from T from Cold Steel. She said, Merry Christmas to Joe Xmas Christmas. She wants to go partake in his iron roll test. Yuns, follow me as I follow Joe X. Yuns, give him a subscribe if you want to stay alive. Fighting for your freedoms is KN-ATAM Radio coming at you live in San Bernardino National Forest. Yuns better do that. Yuns better do. I won't love yous. Don't you want me to love yous?
You're listening to KN-ATAM 1095 Radio with your host Nacho the Squatcho coming at you live from the Seder-filled wasteland of San Bernardino, California.
Hi, T from Cold Steel. Like, oh my god, I'm like totally T from Cold Steel, right? That new guy behind, he's a total beta male compared to Joe X. I'd like to be tested by his eyeball any day and night. I is T for Cold Steel. I don't just call Joe X and Joe X. Even in my sleep, after Luke reach quits into the bathroom, I chant all night long. In my wildest dreams, Joe Six, Joe Six, Joe Six. I is T for Cold Steel. I wish they hired Joe X instead of that Luke beta male guy. This shit sucks.
Santa is getting Luke from Cold Steel, a stocking of GSM for Christmas. GSM, go suck Manchuria, Luke Suckwalker. And like news and stuff. Okay, so in Southern California, around Heaven or something, there was like some murders. And they're blaming some cult that murders in the real morgue. Yeah!
Oh, something go fuck yeah. Bonus in the brew box. Go free. Yeah.
How those do? This is Angel Wiotch. We got some gold.
We're gonna have some commercials. We're gonna try to fast forward through these commercials. We're gonna get pissed off. Oh, shut up, commercials. You're listening to KTAM Radio. We're trying to avoid other commercials. Sad song, guys. Sad song about moving on life and not having a lighter.
I've been locked away for all these years. Now I can see the light of day. Things have changed a lot since I was last out here. I guess that's the way things are.
My song later. That was Angel Wiotch, Free Man. Now I'm free and I don't care. I cannot give a damn what happens to them. No, I can do what I like. Because now I'm a free man. I was 6 years in a relationship with two chicks. Like 2 or 3 years with one, 4 years with the other one. And what the fuck was I gonna say? Now it's a free man. Woo! It's a Joe Xmas Christmas, motherfuckers. Actually, I love Joe. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna stop this. I don't think so. I'm the kind of person that never lets something go. I think this is going to be the driving point of my channel, that I found one person to look to amongst many who the government wants to fucking try to screw, and nobody helps their fellow man. We all cuck out. We all bitch out to authority because gun channels, not knife channels, gun channels don't use their platform to really argue for the Constitution. It takes little guys like me with balls. You know, you see this? How I talk like this and I carry myself like this? I want you to think, oh, that guy's not really that tough. Oh man, I could take that guy. Oh man, that guy's not really that tough. It doesn't matter when you're really righteously pissed off. It doesn't matter.
Taco Bell's Lux Cravings boxes.
You guys are listening to KN-ATAM Radio, trying to get through commercials.